She was wanting to be pregnant like when we first met. So
I thought I would have 1 or 2 kids by 25. So I mean, like now I'm thankful that I waited because I don't think I was ready. I mean, I'm sure we would have been ready if we needed to, but like I said, like I've been praying and I've been trying to trust God, and I have told God like when it's your time, even though like I was being impatient, which like is a normal thing when you really want kids, and then just seeing other people's announcements and stuff, especially lately as we get older, like you see a lot of announcements and I'm just like, oh, when is it my turn, So I'm just thankful for where we're at, and baby boy or baby girl is healthy, and I'm just so thankful.
So yeah. All right, so that was a lot. Trying to get everything set up, but we made it.
You did it. He always figures everything out. So I had no doubt. I was just over here chilling, watching him do it. And I was like, he'll figure it out.
Yeah, it took a minute, but
the behind the scenes of making a podcast apparently is not easy. So hopefully we don't have to go through this every single time.
I hope not.
Yeah.
I hope not. But anyways, welcome to our podcast.
Our very first podcast. We've been talking about this for a while now.
We have.
And we're finally doing it.
And we're finally making it come true.
Yeah. And why is that? Why did we start? Why now did we start making a podcast?
Why?
Why?
We have an announcement. We have a little baby freighter on the way. Gonna show them the little bump, girl. For y'all that are listening to this, y'all can't see this, but just picture a fine-ass black queen with a little baby bump. That's all y'all got to picture.
You can't see much yet. I just look a little bloated. Ryan keeps saying there's not much there, but, it'll get bigger.
It'll get
I'll take what I can get right now.
But now it's a little peanut.
It's a little poop there.
Yeah, that's it.
Right now it's the size of a lime. Well, at 12 weeks is the size of a lime, but I'm going into 13 weeks like tomorrow, so I don't know what size it's going to be tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we'll see, but it's exciting. We had our second appointment today.
We did.
13-week appointment.
Well, let's start from the beginning first before we even
rewind.
Get there, because it's been we've been waiting a while to like announce it and stuff, and so
which I think a lot of people wait till about 3 months to make it public, at least to social media, but to our families we told them at around 9 weeks.
We told them after the first appointment that day, we told them.
And that was the hardest thing. As soon as I found out we found out at about 5 weeks, and I wanted to tell my sister, I wanted to tell my best friends right away.
Yeah. and it was very hard to get her to like hold it in. So
I don't keep secrets, and especially something big like that. I've seen my sister came to visit one time while I think a few weeks after I found out, how hard it was to keep that in. I kept begging Ryan, like, can I just tell her, please?
Yeah.
So that was tough. For him, it wasn't really.
It wasn't tough for me, because I was just like, I wanted to wait until after the first appointment just to make sure like everything was good, because like I didn't want to get hopes up and then like that first appointment. You never know. Like I didn't want something like to be wrong or like we get some bad news.
Yeah. Which I agree with him. I completely agreed with you, but it was just hard to keep it in for me.
Yeah. It was just she can't keep secrets.
Yeah, and he knows I talk to my friends.
Hell nothing. Why didn't tell her nothing?
He knows I talk to my friends all the time. I talk to my sister all the time. So for me to be keeping that in was hard. My sister was upset with me for not telling her, but everyone understood. Like it's just known that you don't just like tell everyone until at least the first appointment confirmation.
Yeah.
But the first appointment went really well.
It went very, very well.
Yeah.
Let me see. So back up even before that.
I know. We're moving too fast.
So
it's a lot that's happened.
It's a lot that's happened. So we're just going to try to recap it.
Okay, so let's rewind to,
as much as we can. So when you found out.
When I found out. Why did I even take the test in the first place? So I started tracking my period on an app, which I only started tracking it like a month before I found out that I was pregnant. And the first sign was the app telling me that I was late. I said 5 days late. I said 10 days late. But I was never consistent about tracking my period, and I never know exactly what days it came. So I was just like, I'm not late. Like, it's never consistent. So I kept ignoring it. I literally let it go to like 12 days late. And I never said anything to you because I really didn't think anything of it. And then my boobs were getting so sore, but I've had my boobs sore before. But this time they were really like, they were sore for like weeks and weeks. And then I was like, you know what, maybe. And while I was going through this, I was like, I went to a pool party. I drank a little bit. So all that. So I'm glad I found out at 5 weeks. But I went to, Ryan was at work when this happened. So I was just like, let me just take a test. And every other test I've taken has come back negative. So I didn't think anything of it. So I went to Dollar Tree. I bought 2 tests and I came home and I took it. And it came back positive immediately, like dark lines. So at 5 weeks, I guess it's a good time to take the test. But it came back immediately. So I took the second test. I was just in shock. I did take a video of my reaction, but I was in so much shock, I didn't even believe it. And so I like sat down, was thinking about it. And I was like, I want to call Ryan and tell him so bad. But I was just like, I'll wait till he gets home. And then about like maybe 30 minutes later, I was like, no, I need to drive to Walmart. So I drove to Walmart and I wanted the digital test. And I bought one that has 3 different tests in it. One is just the lines, and one is a line in like the positive sign, and then one it was a digital one. I took all 3 and all of them came positive so fast. And then I wanted to wait till he got home, but he didn't get home until like 8 or 9 p.m. that day, and I have to go to bed early for my job. So I couldn't wait, and I just texted him. I didn't know if he was going to go to the gym right after work, so I was like, hey, can you come straight home? I have something to tell you. What did you think whenever I told you that?
I was like, either you pregnant or you cheated, because the way she said it, like, she never says stuff like that. So yeah. I was like, it has to be like something like monumental, like something like, okay, like you know what I'm saying? This about to be like, oh, I love you. Or this about to be like, nah, you got to go. So I knew it was one of the two. It was one of the 50-50 chance.
I don't even know why that would go through your head anyway.
Yeah, so I knew it was one of those two. And then I finally was just like, just go ahead and tell me, because I was headed home.
Yeah, he called me, and I wanted to wait till he got home. But also, I was so anxious. Like, I wanted to tell him so bad. It was hard for me to even keep it in. But, like, I envisioned, like, surprising you and all that. But, like, I didn't know how I was going to do that. But as soon as he called me, he was just like, you either cheating on me or you pregnant. And I was like, I'm pregnant. And what was your first reaction?
I was just like, I don't even know what my first reaction was.
Were you surprised because we weren't like...
I honestly wasn't surprised, really? Because like I said, it was kind of planned. Like, it wasn't planned, but it was planned.
But did you see it coming? Like, did you like think like, oh, she may, because we did the do.
As soon as you said you're pregnant, I was just like...
That makes sense.
Yeah, I was like, it makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not like, it was kind of planned.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, for Ryan, he wasn't like... He could wait years, like he could wait till I'm 35 to have a baby, but like me, I was ready, so I was excited. Like I told him, I prayed over that test before I took it.
Yeah, she was like really wanted to be pregnant, and me, I was just very like, I didn't really reservations. Yeah, like I didn't really care either way. I wanted to, not that I didn't care, but I was just like, oh, you know, I wanted to wait a few more years. But I was like, hey, if it's God's timing and it's meant to be right now, then it's meant to be right now.
Yeah.
And so when I first found out, I was like, oh, like, okay, like it's about to have, like, instantly went into dad mode, I guess. Like, all right, I got to make sure everything good. You know, I got to make sure money's straight. I got to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Like everything taken care of. So that was just like, my mind just instantly flipped, like, all right, like now, like provided for 2 people, so
and a dog,
like, and then a dog count for 2.5. So yeah, I was just like, okay, now it's and go time.
And I knew like he could wait a long time, or he could even go without having kids, you know. But like I wasn't worried when I told him, because I always knew in my head, as much as he thought he had all these reservations, I knew in my head that you would be such a good dad, because Ryan's such a wholesome man. Like he's so good in every aspect of like just my life, and he's been so good to me. So I just knew he would just be such a good dad. And so like I wasn't worried about his reaction or him being mad or any of that. Like I knew as soon as I told him he's gonna like put dad mode on, like, because we had kind of talked about it before, like what happens if I was pregnant, like.
And I like I said, I knew like as soon as she got pregnant, I was like, I told her from the get-go, like, I'm not, it's not that I don't want kids. Like, if it happens, I know that it was God's timing. So that's more so what I was like waiting on. Like, hey, if it happens right now, it's God's timing.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't happen for another like 5 years or so, I'm not tripping.
Yeah, I was tripping. But
She was going to be pregnant like when we first met. So
I thought I would have one or two kids by 25. So I mean, like now I'm thankful that I waited because I don't think I was ready. I mean, I'm sure we would have been ready if we needed to, but like I said, like I've been praying and I've been trying to trust God, and I have told God like when it's your time, even though like I was being impatient, which like is a normal thing when you really want kids, and then just seeing other people's announcements and stuff. Especially lately as we get older, like you see a lot of announcements, and I'm just like, oh, when is it my turn? So I'm just thankful for where we're at, and baby boy or baby girl is healthy, and I'm just so thankful.
Yeah. So I mean, same here. Like I'm excited. I'm ready
He's
to
excited. He's been so good.
ready to see if it's gonna be little boy, little girl.
I know. I'm team girl. He's team boy. But we're happy.
Either way, we don't really care.
Yeah, healthy baby.
Yeah, just a healthy baby is what we really want. So
how have you been feeling with my like mood? Like, have I had mood swings or like what I've been eating?
You the same. Your mood is always, you know what I'm saying? Like this, I get the worst end of the stick. So
he's so good to me, and I just like
it's just like.
Yeah.
It like your mood hasn't been any worse or anything.
I've been trying to because he's been so good. Like even like he's always good to me before the pregnancy, but like after the pregnancy, like he's so good about checking in on me, like getting the snacks that I want. Not like I've been eating not the best, and like not making me feel bad for what I'm eating. Like if I want Cheez-Its, he knows what I've been wanting. He'll go to the store. Like I'll ask him right now, and he'll run to the store and get it for me. So
gotta eat.
I know, like. My appetite hasn't been the best, so he's just trying to feed me whatever I need right now. So since he's been so good, like whenever I do start, yes, I still get moody, but like I try to like control my emotions, and not be so harsh on him because he's trying his best, for what you can do.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, symptom-wise, yeah, like I said, food aversions. A lot of food just doesn't sound good to me. It's just been a lot of snacking that I've been doing.
So, like for the moms out there, do y'all have like any like weird y'all's first trimester? Did y'all have like any
cravings?
Like weird cravings, or like where you just didn't want to eat at all? Because for you, it was more so like you didn't really want to eat.
Yeah, like every week is different, but yeah, most of the time I just don't want to eat, and I'm hungry. Like I force myself to eat things, but like unless I'm craving that specific thing, I don't want to eat it. Like I'm gagging.
Girl, like you got to eat, girl. You got to eat. You eating for two now, and she was losing weight. I was like,
Did that worry you?
I had to go pull out the Cheez-Its out the closet. Like, girl.
He's
like, I got to hand feed you. You about to eat.
I tried. Like, I mean, I feel like right now it's a little bit better, but it's still like right now it's like I get full really fast. And then I'm full for a good amount of time. And so
but I would say your appetite is definitely increased now. Like I notice you eating more. So like it's not like how it was. I feel like your appetite is slowly ramping up.
Yeah,
now.
I think I can feel that, but it's not 100% me, which I know is going to take some time for that. But
yeah.
Yep, I've been eating my chips and my Cheez-Its, and then I've been trying to get my protein where I can, but that's kind of been the hard part, was trying to get my protein in and working out because I'm always tired, and so after work I just want to go home and go to sleep. I've been taking naps.
Yeah.
And he knows I never take naps.
Yeah, she don't never take no naps. So that's how I know. Like it's real. It's getting real out here.
So hopefully going into like the second trimester, I get more energy back because I do want to get back in the gym. Like I just feel so skinny now, and I feel like as soon as my belly starts to come in, all I'm gonna have is belly, which I'm not complaining, but I also like want to gain healthy weight and also try to keep like a healthy body shape as well, Just do what I can.
So the whole we didn't even really explain that.
Oh, which part?
The whole goal of this podcast is going to be centered around like us, becoming new parents and kind of follow our journey, through the pregnancy,
as we learn,
through the birth, as we learn, and then also to get feedback from other,
Parents.
parents out there. Also other people that are, just becoming first time parents, people that are more experienced, that got 5, 10, 15
Yeah, give us
kids,
advice, please.
Like this is what this podcast is going to be about. I mean, we ain't got a name for it yet. I got a couple names in mind that, we kind of talked about that we think would be good. But by the time this comes out,
hopefully we'll have
the name. But that's the whole point of this podcast, is to basically
just go through our journey and hopefully learn from us, and we learn from you guys. Probably we'll learn more from you guys than you learn from us. And like, we're gonna make mistakes. We don't know what we're doing. This is complete. Like, I've worked with kids my whole life, but it's having my own in my belly is different.
Yeah, I feel like it's different whenever you have your own kids versus like you're
because you don't have the major responsibilities whenever I'm like watching. I've watched babies before, but as soon as it gets hard, I hand them back to the parents.
Like, this is like a 24/7 365 like every day, you know what I'm saying? So this is like you've been in childcare for a long time.
I'm not now, but like I'm still involved with kids once in a while. So I just watched a newborn not too long ago, and I was just like, ooh, I only watched it for a few hours, but I was just like, but I know when I'm the mother, it's different because, like, I don't know, you're the parent, so, but it's tough.
Yeah.
So I have a lot to learn and just a lot of questions, and I'm Googling everything right now.
Yeah. So that's another thing too. But yeah, we just wanted to like start this podcast because, follow our journey. I mean, because now she got a baby, and I put the baby in. I didn't put the baby in you, but I had something to do with.
Oh, you did.
I didn't physically put it in you, but I kind of did. But I ain't put you know what I mean, girl. Like,
you gave me the baby. I gave you the baby.
I had part in that.
You did. And you've been doing a good job of doing your part.
I've been doing my part. I've been doing it.
You are. I'm proud of him. He's doing so good.
Yeah,
you are.
It's exciting. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're bringing another human being into the world,
which is scary.
Like, that's like you literally have another person inside of you.
You know,
right
it's
now.
crazy because you don't know. Like, still, I don't feel like there's anything in there. And then, like, we went to our appointment today, and then our first appointment, you hear the heartbeat. Today, the heartbeat was like strong. You can really hear it, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, there's like a living thing in there.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, and I think also this is like just force both of us to like research more stuff about like pregnancy and stuff as we're going through it.
Yeah.
Because like now I'm like learning the trimesters and like all that stuff and what entails, like what symptoms normally happen and all, and like everything, stuff that like she can have and is not supposed to have, like for the baby. So it's good, and it's definitely like a learning experience. And that's why I think, this.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about trimesters, to be honest. I had to ask Ryan. I was like, how long is the first trimester? I don't know if like that's a stupid question, but I'm like, I thought it was 13 weeks and then 14 weeks. Yeah. And so like, I mean, I've already learned a lot just from my first few weeks, and then just from like looking up TikToks or like on Reddit and all that stuff, just reading people's experiences. But I mean, he's also just been doing his own research, because I'll ask him certain questions and he'll know. I'm like, how do you know that?
Yeah. I've been doing a lot of research and stuff about it too.
Yeah.
But now, fast forward to where we're at now, the second trimester, or you're about to be in the second trimester.
I'm going to go into my second trimester. Yes,
we
it's my
had
last
the
week.
Appointment today, which they did. This girl, she want an ultrasound every appointment.
I want an ultrasound. Isn't that like, that makes sense? Because I want to see. Yes, I did hear. At least they let me hear the heartbeat to know that everything's good in there. But I want to see like how my baby's developing.
For all the moms, like when y'all was pregnant, did y'all get an ultrasound at every appointment? Because this girl thinks she being cheated for some reason. She I'm supposed to get an ultrasound every day.
No, I mean, I read right before we went to the appointment that they don't do ultrasounds very often. I think they only do it like 3 or 4 times throughout the whole pregnancy, which is sad because, I mean, we're already at the appointment. Why can't they just real quick, let me just see how my baby looks?
Quick, it's a process, girl.
It's not that long. It didn't take that long.
Oh, it didn't?
And Because the last time we saw our baby, we have a little ultrasound. I'm sure you guys can see in the back on our fridge, and the baby just looks like a frog. I want to see how the baby actually looks like a baby now. So, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So, and then the next appointment, which is in 4 weeks, she said there's no ultrasound again. So today they just did blood work, a urine test, and then they just checked for
Ooh.
any infections.
But
What?
we get to find out the gender. And so that's one of the things we was talking
Like
about
how early
too.
we want to know.
Yeah, because so with the blood work that they're doing, they send the email, and in the email it has all the information about like if our child, the possibility of our child being having Down syndrome and other ailments and stuff. And then it also they give a disclaimer, but it also tells the gender in that email. And so
She was like, if you can trust yourself, you can
yeah,
open the email, because it has, like, once you open the email, it gives you like a little
like a
warning
warning, like
saying
this
you're
is
about to
a
open.
spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're not doing like a big gender reveal or anything, but I do want to do like a private one between us. Like, we'll video it, but I just want to do one and like have it be a surprise. I know I want it more than Ryan. Ryan's just like, I can find out and it's fine. But but I think it'll be a cute little thing for us to do. But I don't know. I don't know how long they're gonna take for the blood results.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
Yeah.
still early, to be honest, so I'm not rushing it. I mean, it would be nice to know, just like, not that we are shopping for baby stuff yet, just because it's early, but like I've had a few friends and stuff asking me like what colors I like, what this, but right now I'm just going with neutral for things until we find out. But it is the next thing that's like exciting.
Yeah, yeah. I'm really excited just to like know, oh, like we're having a little girl, or oh,
A
we're having a little boy.
Yeah.
I think that's the most exciting part,
It
of like
is.
the first parts of the pregnancy
Yeah.
is just knowing what the gender is going to be.
Yeah,
Because
I mean, we got over the first hurdle of just like the first appointment, because like before the first appointment, it's like, yeah, I'm pregnant, I got positive pregnancy, I'm not having my period, but it's just like, is there anything going on in there? I'm getting the symptoms, but it's just like, you don't know
we
until
don't
you
know if
know.
it's twins, quadruplets,
that's
octuplets. That's a funny story too. So when we were at the first ultrasound,
Yeah.
and she
And
was
we
like,
we vlogged it, so we'll be able to.
we have a vlog
Yeah.
of it, but we were at the first ultrasound. The woman, she was, digging around up in
I
there.
was like, dang, I thought we
And
was on the outside.
we
Why inside?
like we saw the baby, but then she like kept digging around, and it like had the split screen, so I thought it was two, and I was like,
like,
oh, is there two? I was like, oh no,
Not
we're gonna have to
me.
get one to my mama, and then if it's
I know.
three, we got to get one to your daddy, and then we keep the other.
I know his mom was like, oh, no worries, you can have twins. I'll take one and your dad can take one. I was like, I don't think my dad signed up for this. I wouldn't mind twins, but like for my first baby, I need to handle one. That's too much to
But
try to do
the
two.
thing,
That's
she's
crazy.
a twin, so
Yeah,
I think
I am a
I
twin.
think how like the statistics, like if you're a twin, the statistics for you having a twin is
Low?
very low.
Okay.
I'm
I
not.
heard it
Don't
skips-
don't quote me on that, y'all. But
I heard
I
it
think
skips generations, but then I've also heard you can have twins. So maybe my brother will have twins, but I don't think so. I haven't heard a lot of twins having twins.
yeah, I think the chances are very low
Yeah.
if you're a twin.
Yeah. Yeah, you would think that's like exciting having a twin, because if I had twins, I'd probably be done having kids, but I don't want two at one time. That's too much. As cute as it sounds, and when they're in the toddler stage, yeah, that would be so cute, but newborn, having to have two different schedules, I applaud you mothers that have two kids or more at one time.
Yeah.
Like there was these kids at my school that had four. Can you imagine that? I can't imagine how the mom, and she had other kids.
Yeah,
That is crazy.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
God bless you.
One, I'm just like, whoo, trying to get ready.
Yeah,
But four,
that's
oh
crazy.
no,
But-
gonna have to put them to work soon as they come out.
He's already saying, if we
Right.
have a boy, he's going to work.
He's gonna be on that mower. As soon as he can walk, I'm gonna have him on the pushing mower out there, or the weed eater. Weed eater may be a little dangerous, but he can be on the little push mower.
But yeah, so we're only having one, thank God.
Yeah.
But I mean, watch the blood work come back. One just pops out of nowhere. But but yeah, I mean, so far, yeah, we're just having one. But that's our update for right now.
Yeah, that's
You
it.
feel good?
Well, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Even with the symptoms, the worst symptom I've had going back to my symptom, is I've only had it 2 times where I threw up and I was super nauseous, and I thought the rest of my pregnancy was going to be that way, but I only had it happen like one time at the beginning, and then I just had it like a week or 2 ago, and it just like, I guess it just happens randomly. I don't know why, but I'm thankful that it only happens at those times. Other than that, I've just like been nauseous, so I'm just grateful that's the worst of it that I've gotten so far. So hopefully it just continues that way. It only gets better from here.
Yeah.
Even with the bad symptoms though, like I know I wanted this pregnancy so bad that like I just don't want to complain, just because it sucks, because it's just like you feel hungover all the time, and like you're always like, everything sounds disgusting, but it's just like, I'm thankful to be pregnant, so like I'm not gonna complain about it either,
Yeah.
So it's just what comes with it. I asked for this.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, everything's a learning experience, but it's a good learning experience, just like anything else in life.
Yeah.
So we've both been just learning day by day as we go, and I know the more we go, it's gonna be more stuff that we learn and figure out and everything. Plus, like, we have a lot of support around us too,
We do,
so that helps a lot.
Yeah, I guess we didn't talk about, I mean, this podcast is long, but we didn't talk about like when we told our family and their reactions and stuff.
Yeah, so you go ahead. You go first.
Okay, so soon, me being impatient, I already have to wait 9 weeks. So I wasn't gonna wait.
We walked out because we wanted to wait till after the first appointment. We walked out that first appointment. She was already on the phone.
I sure was, because I already had to keep my mouth shut for 9 weeks, guys. As soon as I'm done with my 9-week appointment, I was like, we gonna call people. And like, I mean, it was on a Friday, so my family and my friends were at work, so no one was answering me. I was like, hurry up and answer me. So like, I had an order of who I wanted to tell first, but I was just telling people as I went. So my brother found out first. Oh, I'm so sad, because my sister was the first one I wanted to tell, but she was the last one that I told, because she lives in a different country, and it was hard to get a hold of her, and she was sleeping and all that, but like, she still found out. But everyone's reactions, everyone was so happy, because I think everyone was kind of waiting for us to have a baby. No one has been like pushing us or anything, not at all. But everyone, like, we all knew it was time.
Yeah, I mean, we've almost been together for 10 years.
Yeah.
So we've been together for a long time. Yeah. So,
and I'm 27 and he's turning 31 tomorrow.
Yeah. So
happy birthday, Ryan.
but I mean, age ain't really got nothing to do with it.
No.
Like I said, the timing is it's different for everybody.
Fine. I'm happy with being 27 and pregnant, to be honest. I'm in my 20s still.
Yeah.
So.
I like I said, I don't really care either way, but
our family, like, back to our family's reactions, everyone had like such a positive. Half of them were crying, and then you told your friends.
Yeah, so I told my friends. I sent them a picture of the ultrasound and stuff, and one of my best friends, he just had a son
like 5 months ago.
Yeah, 5-6 months ago. So now our kids are going to be close in age, which is kind of crazy to think about.
It is.
So that's very exciting too.
It is. We don't live in the same state. They live in Oklahoma, but I think we'll try to get them I think that'll give us a reason, because we don't get together that much now.
Yeah.
But I think that'll give us a reason to get together more often.
Yeah.
We called all of our I called everybody on my contact not my contact list. Everyone, all my close friends, all my family, and like I tried to get everyone done in the same day, because I wanted to like tell everyone that day and be done, And that felt good. And we haven't shared it to social media yet, but.
Yeah, but when this comes out, this will be one form of sharing it. But yeah, we'll make a post and stuff about it.
Yeah, probably Sunday or Monday we'll probably have a post on Instagram.
Yeah. I mean, they don't know Sunday, Monday.
Oh, my bad. In a few days or so, because we wanted to wait till our 3-month appointment.
Yeah.
Right, or a little past 3 months. We're at 13 weeks.
Well, we just wanted to wait till the second appointment, whenever it was, before we, told anybody. So now it's close to the second trimester, or not anybody, but before we told, like, social media and like
just share it,
people
be
other
open
than
about
close friends and family.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I'm excited for that. We're gonna take some pictures, and it's
tell the world.
Tell the world. We're just excited.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's an exciting weekend because it's Ryan's birthday. We're gonna take some pictures and we're gonna announce it. I don't want to announce it on your birthday, just because That's your birthday.
Yeah.
So I'll probably wait a few days after, once we get our pictures and do a little video. But yeah, it's time to just share it.
It is.
It's exciting. I'm excited for you guys to go through this journey with us.
Yeah.
And I don't know how often we're gonna do this podcast.
At least once a week.
Yeah.
We'll do the podcast at least once a week. So, hold on, give me 1 second. You can keep talking, Pooh.
Oh, it keeps going. But yeah, we're going to try to do it once a week. Just try to update week by week how I'm feeling. We'll give you guys bump updates and just see what's going on with us and the baby in our life. This will just be a podcast of just a journey. And it may not just be about the baby all the time, but we'll just share. We'll just talk about topics. Like if you guys have questions, we can dive into that.
Yeah. You basically
Yeah, my bad. I talk a lot.
All. No, you basically said it all.
Yeah. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, people that are anyone that's pregnant right now, anyone wanting to become parents, and just any personal questions, we're very open now. So we're just excited and we're happy to share anything.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so every podcast we're going to end off with
a question.
2 questions. One question, I'll have a question, and then she'll have a question directed towards parents or people that are going through this. Yeah, people that are going through this journey as well. Mm-hmm. So what's your question?
So my question is, I'm still waiting on my baby bump to come. I'm at 13 weeks. I'm like, where's it at? Where's she at? Where he at? So how far along did you get when you started showing? I know each pregnancy is different. I know it's your second or third pregnancy you show more. Yeah. But your first pregnancy, when did you start showing? And I am a tiny person, so I understand, but I'm just impatient. When did y'all start showing? When am I going to start showing?
She always, every day she asks me, I got a bump yet? I got a bump yet? What my bump look like? I'm like, girl, you ain't got no bump. You ain't got it. She be pooching out her stuff. I don't pooch. I got a little bit. What's that right there?
There is a little bit now. He's just hating. There's a little pooch now. And I don't stick it out because I'm trying to little bump updates, but there's nothing to update.
Yeah, it ain't there yet. No. But yeah, when did y'all start showing, and showing y'all a little baby bump?
Yeah,
had the stomach out there.
Because I'm excited. Mine is not showing, but I show tell Ryan when I wear tight leggings or whatever, and I just be holding my baby there's something there, because if I'm in public at the grocery stores or anything, and if I look bloated, I'm I want y'all to know I'm pregnant. I'm not just bloated. I just be rubbing it a little bit. People are probably what's she rubbing?
Why she rubbing her stomach? Ain't nothing there.
So whenever I am on pump, maybe I do pooch it out a little bit just to,
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my question. So let me know when you guys started showing.
All right.
What's your question?
My question is going to be, do the titties stay after pregnancy? Because I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. The pregnancy. If y'all listening to this, y'all can't see my gestures, but yeah, they be jugging.
No, I was surprised how fast they started growing, and they look good. I'm I wish they would stay this size right now.
Yeah, I'm just I love your body
because he's never been
but I'm loving your pregnancy body because she's getting thick in the right places.
I feel like I'm getting thick.
Booty getting thick, you know what I'm saying? Boobies getting thick, everything thick. So
yeah, does the boob stick? Because I've heard it depends if you breastfeed or not. I heard after breastfeeding it does sag a little bit, but even if you don't breastfeed, I heard it goes back to being small.
Go back to normal.
I like to go back. Don't do this. Stop. He's never even been a boob person.
Why you gonna tease me?
What? Well, you're just gonna have to get me pregnant again. You're just gonna have to get me pregnant again.
Well, One is enough for right now, for sure.
Let's focus on one.
Exactly.
But hey, at least it's gonna get bigger from here, at least till the end of my pregnancy. So you're excited about that?
Yeah, that's true. I feel
That's
sorry for
crazy.
you, though. I feel sorry
Why?
for you, huh?
Why? Oh, because he's all over me.
Because, yeah, you ain't gonna be left alone. So
I already am not left alone. I already wasn't left alone
for
before my
you,
pregnancy.
girl. It's a good thing when you can't get pregnant again while you're pregnant. So,
Oh yeah, this man has been taking advantage.
yep. But yeah, that's my question. Do the boobs stay, or do they go after after the pregnancy?
Yeah. And do they? I wonder if they continue to grow like all the way up to like the end of pregnancy, or do they like stop at a certain point?
That's a good question too. I feel like they do. Like as your stomach get bigger, you just putting on more weight. So I feel like
Yeah, I guess
your
the
boobs
weight
get
plus
bigger,
the swelling and
all
like
that
the
stuff.
milk production.
Yeah, that's my
I did not know what he was gonna ask, but I'm not surprised.
my man
with that
theory. But
question.
y'all with more experience, go ahead and
Men
chime
can answer
in.
this question too, of course, because men will probably know.
Yeah,
Be honest.
for the fellas out there, like when your girl got pregnant and started was y'all like
Was it exciting
was
for
it
you guys?
exciting? You know what I'm saying?
Was that the best part of pregnancy for you guys? Was it
She
like
went from like a A cup to like a C.
Yeah, this is the size like I've always wanted. I never wanted a breast like I never wanted to get my boobs done or anything, but like this is the
Yeah.
size I would want.
Yeah, that's a big A to C. That's skipping one letter in the alphabet, so that's a big jump.
It is.
Like that's a good jump, and it's only 14 weeks in, 13
Yeah,
weeks
13
in.
weeks.
You know what I'm saying? We got just ways to go.
He's
so.
a happy man right now.
Oh yeah, I'd be happy. I mean, I'm happy either way, but you know what
I
I'm
know he
saying?
was, it's funny because he was completely happy with them, and I had the tiniest little boobs before.
Yeah,
Because
'cause
now looking back, like this, you loved what I had, even though
I mean, I love what you got no matter what.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But now I'm like, oh.
But a
really
little
love it.
extra,
Never hurt nobody.
a little extra never hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like a little bow on top, you just that more sweeter.
I'm glad I'm glad you're enjoying it.
I really am.
Yeah.
I really am.
Oh, I know.
Really. Where my other
he
camera
shows
at?
it.
Really.
He really is. And I'm happy for you. At least you get something out of this pregnancy.
Yeah, I'm glad you're happy for me. I'm glad. I'm happy for you too, girl. I'm happy for you.
Ooh.
Yeah, but this has been fun. This is fun.
Good. It's fun to just sit down and talk.
Yeah, fun discussion. But
Watch
we
us
gonna
yap.
wrap this up. And any closing remarks?
I don't think so. We'll see you guys next week. This was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. See y'all next week, and thank y'all for
Thank you guys for
tuning in.
watching. I guess I'll talk about this after.
What?
But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We're gonna try to upload this on our YouTube channel, so that you guys can have something to watch and also listen to. So, but yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, see y'all
you guys
next week.